So, I'm a huge Magic the Gathering fan, as some of you may or may not know. I've been playing it for over a decade, and I've been playing Legacy for over a decade as well. And that's my favorite format. Whenever I play Magic, this is my preferred format. And we're trying to break the format. We're not really necessarily trying to break it, but we're trying to play a deck that plays cards that I think are cool and interesting. And the cool, interesting cards that I'm interested in right now are a Johnny Nikado Pariah. Can I do the... How do I do the Q or the zoom in? I don't know if it does that. So we have a Johnny that will flip over to a Planeswalker when a cat dies. And we can use Cabal Therapy to not only destroy our opponent's hands and get rid of problematic cards, but flip a Johnny in the same process. I've been playing a bunch of different versions of this deck. I've been playing red-white, I've been playing black-white, I've been playing mono-white, all these different like variations of 3 colors to make this package work. So I've settled on 3 colors. Mostly this is a red-white build. It runs like the Amped Raptors and Broadside Bombardiers, Fabled the Mirror Breaker, just so we can have a red permanent out, so we can get value out of a Johnny's 0 ability. It says right here, you can make the 2/1 cat. Then if I have another red permanent, he deals damage to anything equal to the number of creatures I have. Playing with a deck that didn't get value out of the red was very limiting. I had other versions of this deck that could very reliably flip Johnny, but it didn't really amount to too much. Now, I can flip him a little less reliably, but when I do, he's way more devastating because we have the red permanents out, ideally. We have the Guide of Souls Ocelot package. These two just go hand in hand. You really can't play one without the other. I've been doing Mother of Runes as like a way to protect my creatures, and I've been really liking it. It also is like a very like solid and safe turn 1 play, and they have to either burn their removal spell on it or really manipulate their game around it. And Mother of Runes just demands so much respect in the deck that it can distract from the other parts of the deck. So the numbers here, we're still kind of experimenting with. I have 21 lands. I don't know if I should go down to 20, but it's kind of hard to want to play fewer lands without blue to really fix my mana, and especially because we have 4 wastelands. Our curve is kind of low, so kind of get away with, I don't know, still think I'm messing with. I don't know how many number of Broadside Bombardiers versus Fable the Mirror Breakers that I want. I don't know which one is better. I'm just running a 2/2 split. Orcish Bowmaster is a good card, but he's not really good right now. Everything just has too much toughness, and now that it's been a year since he's been printed, people know what's up with him. So he gets less value, but he's still very good in this type of deck, so we have at least 2. Staff of the Storyteller is an awesome card. Lets you draw more cards, gets more multiples. I have 4 right now. Maybe this could get cut down to 1. And Prismatic Ending is just like a generic answer right now. For sideboard, we have like a Deafening Silence to beat combo. Battle of the Bywater is a awesome card. Let me bring that up front. Oh wait, my screen's blocking it. Do I have the card show over? Is there there's a setting for that, right? Oh well, whatever. So Battle of Bywater, we'll just put it up here. You can destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater, then you get a food for each one. So a lot of my guys just have 1 and 2 power. So it's a one-sided Wrath for 3 mana. It deals with like Eldrazi guys, just big guys. If they reanimate a bunch of like trolls and fanatics, it can just deal with that. It's just a generically good answer. Red Elemental Blast, we get to play red, so we get to play that. Long Goodbye is a new inclusion I'm trying. Spells can't be countered and destroy, or this spell can't be countered. Destroy a creature or planeswalker with 3 or less. Cleans up MARDU, cleans up a bunch of random other crap. And also it hits the flipped Tamiyo, which is something that this deck can have a big disadvantage against. Tamiyo plus her +2, giving all the attacking creatures -1/-0 is really good against me because I have a bunch of weak guys. So we need more direct answers. Surgical Extraction is a way to deal with graveyard stuff. I love the interaction between Cabal Therapy and Surgical Extraction, where you can just, rip out a card from their hand and then just get rid of it for the rest of the game. Like, this is good against cards that you think are just way too powerful, like Nadu. I want them to ban Nadu. They may not. In the meantime, I'll just ban it myself and spend 2 cards doing it. Harsh Mentor is a new inclusion that I'm trying out to beat Nadu. I just want to be able to beat Nadu. Whenever an opponent activates an artifact or ability of an artifact creature or land, if it isn't a mana ability, he'll do 2 damage to them. Ideally, this just lets you shotgun anyone that's trying to Nadu combo. The issue that it's not really an issue, but the thing I need to really suss out with the sideboard is my matchup spread. And yeah, I am having cards against a bunch of matchups, but it might be a matter of I have too much stuff in it. Because like against Nadu, I probably bring in Red Elemental Blast, I bring in Long Goodbyes, I bring in Harsh Mentors. What am I taking out? Is that too much in one side? Can I lean in another direction? Those are questions that I need to be asking myself over the next month while we prep for Eternal Weekend. All right, yeah, that's the deck. We've been doing pretty well with it on leagues. We've gotten like a 4-1, a 3-2 last time I played this. So let's see how well we do this time. The last league I played was a 3-2, and that's because I ran against Storm back-to-back, and they just like comboed me out like turn 1 and then turn 2. They had the perfect lineup to my answers. It was just not a pretty sight. I feel pretty comfortable about my matchups against all the fair decks, if you can call any of the decks fair anymore. I actually think my deck's probably one of the fairest. On the play, I'm actually okay with this hand because we can turn 1 Cabal Therapy, then turn 2 Ajani. Yeah, we're like kind of stuck on this, but we draw a land, it's fine. So I'll keep this one. And on the draw, I like Cabal Therapy a little more because it lets us have way more information about what they're doing. Although we might just get like turn 1. They are mulliganing a bunch. Blue. Ponder. Okay, well there's the red for the broadside. So let's go ahead and send this. This could be any sort of deck. The matter is, do I want to try to get rid of a counterspell that they may have? Yeah, that's probably right. Let's just blind name Force of Will, so that way our Ajani has a better chance of resolving. Oh, we did get Force of Will. Nice. Unfortunately, they do have a Swords of Plowshare, so they can swords my guy in response. Okay, they drew another Ponder. So Wasteland isn't really doing anything. I kind of just want Therapy again. The matter is, do we want a Storyteller and then like flashback this therapy, the next turn do like another therapy into Ajani? Yeah, that gets the staff out because we're not going to place Ajani into it. Always yield. We could also just wait. Maybe they'll just burn it. Yeah, actually, now I'm thinking about it, let's just wait. This could get punished, and we're giving them more cards in hand. But maybe they'll tap out the white source on their turn. And at least this lets me, like, over multiple turn, like, be able to do 2 therapies in one turn. So I can, like, hit the sword that I know is there. And then, like, anything else that's problematic. Do this. Hit Swords to Plowshares. Force of Will and Commandeer. Crazy. So we do need to do this. You may exile 2 blue cards. Gain control of non-creature spell. We'll name Force of Will. Play the Ajani. And then we're just, like, in so much control now. Yeah, there's, like, no way there's no way they can come back from that. Forager is kind of big, so we can't really hit that. I don't know if we want Battle by Water quite yet. We definitely want the Red Blast. We'll probably want Bywater. They probably win with like big creatures. I'm at the point right now that I don't know how I should be siding out. Prismatic Ending's probably not good against them. Out like one of these. I don't know if like the plus on the or the red on the Ajani is gonna matter in this matchup, so I'm okay with siding a bit of it out. Our hand is less crazy, but it's still like good, serviceable. Okay, they mulled a 6. Question is, do we want to just jam out the Guide Souls to eat the swords? I think I am okay with that. Okay, neat. I guess they just had a really bad mulligan. Oh. They just had a plains and they probably have a bunch of blue cards. Alright, well, I'll take it. Yeah, they kept a... I guess they kept a one-lander? I don't know. You don't get to go back and look at their hands. Like, if you try to look at the replays, I don't think you can. Turn 1 therapy on the draw. No great follow-up. But it's enough lands and spells that I don't think like a 6 is better. Okay. This is probably... Oh, this might be Bob's list. If that's the case, what am I afraid of? The hard thing about Cabal Therapy in this matchup is that it is probably going to feed them. I think so if I get rid of a card, they just like bring it back. Not they bring it back. Maybe I just hope to draw a land to try to get the Prismatic Ending on there. Frog's gonna connect no matter what. So let's just get Elegant Parlor. Just... Ooh. Okay, there we go. Frog's gonna get a lot of early value, which we can't do too much about. But at least now, if they like do some crazy reanimation, we can swords one thing, and the following turn we can probably try to get the frog. Probably Daze. We want to play around Daze or Force of Will. You can eventually play around Daze, so let's just try to rip away the Force of Will. Okay, Force of Will, Daze, okay. They're playing more Blue-Black Street Wraithy. Should I just like get the Daze out? We can play around it. I actually think I try to get their Daze out of their hand. That way next turn I can just ending the frog and then it's like just dealt with. The issue is that like this frog just like draws so many cards. The unfortunate thing is I have to use the ending on this frog. Yeah, this is basically the time to try to use it. Yeah, They're gonna have a lot of like opportunities to dig for it. Okay, they're surveilling. They're still looking for something. They're gonna cycle the Wraith. Find the counterspell. Yeah, they found the days. Okay. Alright, well they had to spend they had to do a lot of moving around to get that. I don't know. So at this point, I don't know what their hand is. Because they probably took the they shuffled away the Dark Writ at this point, I imagine. Well, now we have to burn the sword. Ideally, I would like to be able to get a land so I can do staff, then clear the way stuff. I could also like Guide of Souls. I actually think I want to do this, maybe force something. Okay. I'm also afraid of like Murktide Regent. I'm like afraid I'm gonna commit this sword to the frog, and then they're just gonna slam Murktide. So I'm actually gonna name Murktide with this. Force of Will. Okay. They just have another frog. Maybe this will force. Yeah, that gets the force out of their hand. So they have force. What do they pitch? They pitch the Ponder. Like that. Okay, so they have some big guy. Yeah. Oh, they're dumping like their whole hand. Well, everything except the frog. So they have frog and then 2 mystery cards. I don't really have a follow-up play. I don't want to actually play the staff just to use our mana a little better. Dark Writ. Hardcast Force of Will? Okay. So now they just have a frog. I'm just really trying to use my mana efficiently, and like that the sword was going to be Force of Will. I'm just trying to sandbag this sword as long as I can to clear the way. It is crazy how they could just like land a frog and just ride that home with all this counterspell interaction. I could Hail Mary Amped Raptor, but I think I just need to land this Staff of the Storyteller. If you're just gonna draw a counter spell every single time, what can I do? That's insane. Sure, I go down to 5. You draw 2 cards to just reload. That's nuts. I don't even know like what gets us out of this at this point. 2 frogs and we're at 5. We didn't draw enough. We drew all of our 3 drops. They countered everything. Yeah, we can't even Amped Raptor or anything because we don't have a land. If we had like if this was a land that I could like maybe Hail Mary 2 Amped Raptors or like Amped Raptor into swords and that gets us out. Maybe I should have like what they just had every counter spell. Long Goodbye needed. Surgical. Battle hits a lot. I want Reb. Now what do I dropping. Oryx, Oryx is like not good in the matchup. I don't feel it is. Mom will be okay-ish. I don't think I want Fables. I can get rid of like some Raptors. Prismatic Ending doesn't hit too much. Do we get rid of just all the 4 drops or all the 3 drops? I need the staff because I need my flyers. This may be a little too much, but we'll see. Ooh, this is interesting. I guess I could just back-to-back therapy. I want to just stop the turn 1 Psychic Frog. I want them to dirtle a little bit. Yeah, even though we have like an Elegant Parlor, a tap land, we still have like a turn to play. So let's just do this. Wasteland might be a little annoying, but Tamiyo. Oh, and they are actually Doomsday. Okay. I thought they might be that. That's unfortunate. They just get to Doomsday me now. Am I dead? This deck feels nuts. It's actually kind of a deck that I would like, where you can play that real game, or you can play the fair game, which they did, and then they just, you know, coincidentally have Doomsday. I never saw Doomsday in any of my looks for therapy. Oh, I guess if I saw Ritual, I should have known. That should have been the clue. So is that what I need to name in the blind? Dark Ritual? Because that just like stops the Doomsday and like other plays. Question is, am I also dead here? Okay. Let's see. Oracle. Tavern. Are they killing me this turn? Are they turn wanting me? That's fucked. So they have Ponder, Tamiyo, and 2 other cards. And I can't even rip out their whole hand. What does this even do for me? Next turn, if I get a next turn, it lets me play Flashback 2 Therapy. Yeah, I think I gotta. I have Force backup. I'm probably just dead at this point. Ooh. I do need to hit that. Yep, there we go. Yep, alright, they can't cast their Oracle. I got really lucky there. I got so freaking lucky. I think I still want this stuff. Orcs, yeah, won't. Orcs might make a difference. Orcs probably matters more than... Doomsday won't have the reanimation package I'm aware of. Mulligan's to 6. I have Red Elemental Blast, but that's it. I can probably do better. The fact that I'm threatening to like just getting killed makes me want to be a little bit more aggressive. Okay, that's probably better. Ever slightly. At least we can like try to wasteland them out of the... Ooh, Oppo? Interesting. We might be able to just wasteland them out. Try to get our clock going. I'd be surprised if we win this match, honestly. Damn! Alright, Wasteland, you paid for yourself. That's crazy that we won that one. Why is there a delay? Looks like there's a delay on the stream. Are my settings jacked? Might be. Alright, well, 2-0, somehow. This deck is like good and bad. I mean, the good and bad thing about it is that one, you have therapy that can like really useful in every single matchup, but there's a high chance that you mess it up. So you have to really be really on point. Oh, this is like a perfect hand. On the play, I'm just gonna play out Mom. And then we'll see what they have from there. Ancient Tomb, okay. Bobble? That's fine. Oh, okay. The one thing I'm most afraid of is probably... Ooh, okay. That's really good. Arn, the great creator, right? Oh, let's go. All right, we're cooking. We can therapy technically. Yeah, let's play a Johnny. It's gonna get countered. But let's plus a Johnny, because we want to be able to destroy all their artifacts. And then get in with the Mom. I could just kill 2 artifacts right now. Kind of think I need a Johnny to be like a bigger impact. Oh, let's just put on the clock. Harsh Mentor is actually awesome in this matchup. This is not a matchup that I expect to, like, it's never like the best deck, but it's like good enough and its fans are like diehard enough that you have to, you'll probably run into it every now and then. I think it does like well enough that it's actually like going up in numbers. I think like the One Ring is like the only thing that really gets them back in this game. Okay, they have Karn. Oh, I should have activated in response. I'm an idiot. Therapy, one time. I definitely need to crash into Karn. I think we just put counter on our cat. I guess making the cat was probably technically better. But I want to send more damage to his face. And I want to like keep the orcs up to like surprise kill him because he's not going to have that in his damage calculations. Ooh, Glaring Freshraker. That I was not expecting. I guess I just do this now. Okay, you just barely have enough for the one ring. You're gonna get your protection. That's fine. Let's draw a card now. Ooh. We don't have enough mana to remove the one ring. Unfortunately. I guess I might as well Elegant Parlor. I like that card. That's a good card. So we are just gonna minus a Johnny to make him get rid of like 2 artifacts. And try to make his turn harder. Yeah, I figured to keep the one ring. And then we can flash in orcs. He tries to like do crazy stuff. Or he tries to keep tapping the ring. Yeah, the only way he gets out of this if he like keeps drawing more cards, and now Orcs is just gonna eat him alive at this point. Ooh, Kozilek's Command. Oh, Kozilek's Command is colorless. Maybe Mom needs to be the other one. Give her runes, but it's another creature. That's hard. Maybe certain metas, it makes sense. Alright, buddy, you're at 2. Can you kill me this turn? Okay, another model. A Mystic Forge? That's wild. Can you come back from this? That's actually insane. Yeah, I was about to say. Let's see. Harsh Mentor. Deafening Silence. Just a random. Kind of do need to respect the Eldrazi guy. Ending will hit things. Antraptor hits a lot. I guess I'll get rid of these guys. Oh wait, moms don't do anything. Not really. Maybe they'll block Dismember, but that's it. Maybe that's enough for like 2. Broadside to get that last bit of. I don't know. This one's hard because I think I have to play around Dismember. That's like the only thing. Okay. I like this hand. We wish this was a plateau, but I'll take it. We just turn 1 dead? Ain't no way, right? Alright, so the Wastelands are not going to be as powerful now. I think we do need deafening silence. This will slow down how crazy they can get. Urza Saga. Perfect. We can Wasteland Urza Saga. They have one ring. Of course they do. They're not threatening too much. Still a little scary, but based on my board, we're doing pretty good. And like what's going on with my hand. Okay, Johnny's cool, but like not what we need right now. And we'll do Guide of Souls. And then we can do another Wasteland for whatever bullcrap that they have. And then Ocelot Pride and get that ship going. I may have to actually hang back on the Wasteland. Ooh, neat. Phase out only lasts for the turn. Okay, they did their thing. They might just try to aggro me down. Red Source would be amazing. Mm-hmm. We had Johnny? Yeah, let's have Johnny. Just so we can like threaten to get him flipped. I kind of want to hold on to the like. I wanted to get that 2-drop out before I consider doing Wasteland, because like Wastelanding this is a little kind of whatever. He has so many cards in hand. Yeah, see, we wanted to save the Wasteland for something like this. The Deafening Silence is doing wonders. Ooh, but he has 2 guys now. I think we can still outrace his life gain. Okay, that's his actual spell. Question is, can we outrace this? We definitely have to do this every time. Do that to get the damage in. Ring's gonna start doing a lot of damage to them. And ideally we've been able to gain enough life. Between the Deafening Silence, unless they can clear it. This Deafening Silence is saving my life. Third one? That's wild. It's whenever. Oh my god. So you just play one more thing. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, untap an artifact. The all right, there you go. We didn't find the red source to play our Harsh Mentor, which is very unfortunate. Do we want these long goodbyes? We have swords. We may need to bring swords back in. That's how they're actually killing us. So Mom, they just have to have it. Let's see. I think that's it. We just have to draw our mana better. 2 Deafening Silence. Okay. We have Deafening Silence, and we have the sword for their guy, so that can get us pretty far. I don't know what their, like, removal for this is, so I'm gonna hold on to 1 in my hand. Small part of me wants to wasteland this, but I don't have mana after that. So maybe next turn, but right now we'll just jam out a Johnny, just so we can get the clock going. Not having access to like my red when I have a lot of red sources might be backbreaking. Okay, there's your card. All right, I think at this point, I'm cool with wastelanding. They might Eldrazi. Yeah. Okay, it's exile. Yeah, at this point, I'm feeling pretty fine. Any land, like, fetch land helps us a bunch. You get Amped Raptor to just go to town. Okay, we don't care about that. It's just their land drop. This way, if they have single removal for it, we're fine. And they have board wipe, we still have our 3rd one. I think they just ran out of lands. Ooh, I think they just ran out of lands. We have not ran out of lands. We'll put this on the stack first so we can get 3 energy, so we can hit our 3 drops. I don't want to cast that, but definitely will attack with everyone. We'll pump the Guide of Souls, because Johnny will flip at some point, most likely. Always yield. Yield all energy. Crash in for 6. We have lethal on board. Yep, there we go. Deafening Silence. MVP. We're barely getting by. We're barely getting by these games. They don't feel like blowouts. I mean, we just kneecap them in the exact right spot. Or maybe people are just being really greedy about their mulligans. We didn't get a chance to test Harsh Mentor. Probably would have been pretty good there. Harsh Mentor doesn't do anything against the Eldrazi guy, because all of the activated abilities are mana. All the spawns are mana abilities. That's the thing about Like, I need so many different cards and so many different matchups. Finding the right blend between them all is really key. But I am liking this main deck configuration for the most part. And we got 3 wins, so we paid for the league. As much as I would love to trophy, as long as we can get enough wins to get our entry back, go again, that's all we care about. Because we're trying to play test more than anything else. All right, while we wait. Cat cam working? It is. Gotta remove it. Or move it to a different spot. Re-dash move it. Hey, bud. He's like, what's this? Whatever it is, it's stopping the pets. So I don't like it. Oh, my wife showed me this subreddit where it's like the cats, where they do like the head shake and it's like freeze frame. So they look like torpedoes. Very fun. Very funny. Damn, can't find anyone that's 3-0. Oh, hi. Okay, we're back. Up against Mr. the Engineer. If we don't draw a land, we do literally nothing. It needs to be a black land for it to be really good. We gotta try again. Oh my god. Gotta go to 5. Okay, we're keeping 5. Hope to draw another land. Alright. We'll hope to draw another land, because that enables the whole thing. Oh, probably Painter. The Goblin Engineer? I think I want to name Goblin Engineer. He's the 2-coster. Yep. 2 Goblin Engineers. Let's go. Alright, we're goated. Getting a double hit on Therapy is like the best feeling. They are going to have Fable on their turn, which is a little annoying, but not the end of the world. We can play around Fable. Ooh, Soul Cauldron. That counters me. Creatures you control with +1/+1 counters have all the activated abilities on them. What are you targeting? Oh, my Therapy. Okay, that's fine. We do need to hit this land drop. We will eventually draw Fable instead of the land, but it's fine. What's also great about Mom is that she makes creatures unblockable. So we can just keep getting the Ocelot Pride trigger going. So we have Pyroblast and 1 unknown card. Ooh. Let's see if we can play some chicken. Strike damage. Use the creature. Make it prot red. There we go. Perfect. Exactly how we planned it. So now we're going to kill this before it gets the counter, so we won't have a thing with a Goblin Engineer on it. Look at that wonderful sequencing from me. The perfect setup. We just need a land. Okay, he dropped a Pyroblast. I'm only getting 1 trigger. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? Painter. So now if he has another Pyroblast, he's online. Goblin Engineer. Okay. Now he has the Grindstone. I need exactly land. Fuck. I didn't draw the land. Am I dead? I'm actually dead. Didn't draw land. I need to draw land to be able to cast Broadside Bombardier. That's really unfortunate. Yep, you got it. That you hate to see it. Surgicals, long goodbyes. Let's see. We care about stat. Do I want these rebs? It doesn't really do anything. It only is good when he has the guy out. Maybe enough. Matter of like, what am I taking out? I guess if we... I don't know if we bring rebs against this deck. Let's try not, actually. We already have like enough removal for his stuff. Okay, well, lands and spells. It's the best I got. And we can surgical away their graveyard shenaniganry. Yep. Well, we get to beat the welder. Let's go get our surveil. I like that card. We could also go like turn 2 Johnny into 3. That's interesting. I don't think we're in a rush, and then I don't know, maybe we should like be more aggressive with the Johnny plan because we have like some backup, but I'd rather just take care of cards while they're out here. And who knows, maybe we'll draw therapy and we could still like get the same effect. And if he has like lightning bolt, I'd rather him lightning bolt the orc. I think I have to throw the bring out the broadside bombardiers and throw the orcs at them. Yeah, I technically missed the damage by making him do it this way. And I think I'm just gonna do this now. That way we just don't have to ever deal with it. Oh, he had 2? He had 2? He had 2 more. That's wild. Okay, we should be winning this game from here. Sacrifice the cat. Okay, he's gonna try to do something in response. Yeah, just draw your card. He hasn't played the Arid Mesa. Has Unearth for that, potentially. Alright, we're just gonna get rid of this guy. Don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you have that like beats this. Please like show me what's up. What is this? Untimely malfunction? I've never seen this card. Change the target with a single spell. Okay. Alright, you got me. You actually just straight up got me. I didn't know that was a thing. If that's the case, do I need to build up my artifact thing? Oh wow, he actually blew me out there. I think I'm just gonna staff. Try to get up on cards. He's gonna draw a bunch of cards next turn too. He only has double strike, so it's not that big a deal. He's just gonna get to reload if he casts it. Oh, he does have 5 mana. That is wild. And it is a colorless thing, so having the mom out, it's not that big a deal. I guess I should just do this now, in case we get our other surgical. Nope. Guess I might as well play out my hand. That is crazy that he actually got me there with that redirect. I did not know this card existed. It's a brand new card. It's pretty sweet, actually. Okay, he's gonna get a reload. A small one. But he's still down to 6, and like we have a very terrifying board. Oh, he didn't unearth it. He just like brought it back normally. So it doesn't have haste, but it's gonna stick around. Do I care about that? Has all the activated abilities. If he kills my mom, we'll be able to give like things protection. Which I don't know if that's relevant right now. Can we cast by spending mana as over at any color? What do you even have? Goblin Welder? Oh my god. Come on, moms. Alright, let's draw a card. Alright, well, there's swords. You don't have another one, right? Yep. Yep. That'll do it. Good swords. Red Elemental Blast, probably not enough. Harsh Mentor, probably not enough. Yeah, I think I like all this. The Long Goodbye does not hit the big engine guys. He seems to be mono red, so he's not playing the Chaos Defiler guy, which I think is like way scarier. I think I'm okay with this. This only has swords, but our like aggressive plan is not bad. This is probably a bad keep, but I'm doing my deck well, as opposed to just trying to counter their deck. I think we just need to slow them, like make sure they don't combo kill us. I don't have the Emrakul in my sideboard anymore, so I can't just like ignore the combo. I have to actively try to stop it. Needle? Okay. What are you gonna name? A Johnny? Yeah, that's fine. Because we can be on the not a Johnny plan. Oh, and we have long goodbye. That's very good for us. Always yield to the energy. Are you gonna dismember? Oh, you're just gonna surveil. Okay, that's fine. I do need to be aware of the redirect for long goodbye, because that gets around the can't be countered. Oh, you have white for swords. You only have 2 cards, so this should be good. I'm not going to try to get Q with it because I know he has the redirect. It is a little unfortunate that he showed the redirect and he did not win that game. So now I know to play around it. Ooh, I actually kind of like Caracas. He doesn't have the stone out. Oh, now he does. Oh, yikes, 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 yikes. Damn, he just had everything. I guess when you... Oh, Bobble? No grindstone? That's interesting to me. Alright, well, just gotta play out the hand and hope it works. See, this is where I don't know if the mana count is like correct, because like on this case I feel flooded, but you know the last game I had 2 lands and that was it. Oh, I maybe should have like played the Marsh Flats for the fetch land, or for the surveil. That was probably a mistake. Why'd you? Oh. Okay, you get a card draw. You're digging deep. I'm just gonna try to eke in as much damage as I can. Yeah, Fury is scary. Not the end of the world, because we have Mom out. We'll protect the Mom. That's interesting. That lets me do a Johnny. I mean, you could flip it back. Yeah, this gives me a turn with the Ajani. You sure, buddy? I'm just trying to aggro you down at this point. We need to do this. End turn. Don't forget. Yeah, I think that's good enough. This gives us 3 more energy counters, so we have like so much more. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Can we successfully attack with the mom? Put him to 5. I think not. Let's see. I kind of want to attack with the mom, but it just feels that like having her untapped just opens up so many more plays of his, and we still have lethal. It doesn't really change the math. So we're gonna keep Mon up to try to protect as long as we can. Hope we just don't get combo killed here and kill him next turn. Okay, another painter. Name Red. Okay. He's digging. Even if... Yeah, even if he draws here, he doesn't have mana to grindstone me. Yes! Oh, so close. We're barely making these. We are just barely making by on this. That's crazy. Ooh, good news. All right, one more. One more and we can get the 5-0. One part of me doesn't want to throw, like, get the 5-0 because I want this deck to be as secret as we can. But on the other hand, you know what? If it 5-0s, it 5-0s. And it shows that it's legit. And it does mean that, like, maybe more people will be on it. But, so the issue is this deck, I feel, can be hated out. And if it picks up popularity before the last, before Eternal Weekend, I'm not going to have as good of a time. But you know what? Do I want this deck to be... I don't know. I'm thinking about it. It's all about the notoriety. Do I want to just crush dreams with this at Eternal Weekend? And that's the debut? I mean, this particular shell is, like, not that new. I mean, like, all the pieces are there. I mean, you can say that with, like, any deck. But, like, other people have also done well with these kind of decks. So, like, different configurations. But yeah, all the wins have been actual nail biters. I don't know why he didn't go for Grindstone. Did he just not have it? Did he side out Grindstone? Yeah, why would you not get Grindstone and instead you got Vexing Bauble? Was that a misclick? I don't understand it, actually. One thing about Legacy that I do like is if you're invested enough, you can make any deck work. Imagine this hand wins. Oh, I'm on the play. Sometimes his hand gets there. This is probably a really bad keep. Damn it. The fact that they were all like fetch lands so we can get a Surveil made it a lot more appealing. Did not shuffle. Let's just face check this. I am in a make 'em have it mood. They did not have Daze or Force of Will. Good to know. Ponder into Brainstorm off of Island. This might be a Doomsday combo deck. They didn't shuffle with the Ponder, even though they don't have a land. Well, I mean, they didn't play the second land. Also, that's a really good island. Okay, blue-white. Swordsing my guy. That's fine. It could be just control. Or Stifle Knot. If it's Stifle Knot, that's a pretty good card to have. Alright, let's just jam out this Raptor. See what happens. Damn it. Wait. Oh, it was exiled. This is also an exile. Yep. Bound to happen. We had a swords immediately off the top. Kind of sucks, but it's what it is. Okay. Is this like Esper Vial? I think I'm going to try to get some value out off of orcs. After having First Strike is so relevant. He hasn't done much, so I kind of want to see if I can get him with an orc. Okay, we get out the Force of Will. Getting rid of a Force of Will. That's what I figured. We didn't really need the orc, it was just kind of nice to have, and we forced him on it. Unfortunately, we are kind of like out of gas. We can swords out whatever he does, but I don't know what he's doing for the most part. I assume this is like Esper Vial, but it's not Yorion, so I don't know what list he's playing. I don't know what plays like Esper colors that isn't Esper Vial in the current meta. I'm gonna end a turn fetch. Just to like have stuff. Just to thin out the deck. Oh, I didn't grab a black. So maybe that like influenced him to like maybe run like something else. I don't know what he's thinking here. Grab land. Okay. Fling to Dust will exile a card if it's a creature, otherwise draw a card. Okay, you're just cycling. Let's kill that. Play this Fable. I'm just gonna attack with the cat at this point. Maybe he'll trade. Orcs? Okay. I think I should probably swords that. Just because I'm gonna want to do Fable next turn. Are you swinging? Okay. That's interesting. Ninja? I haven't played against Kaito. What does he even do? He's 3/4. And you can tap a thing to put stun counters on it. Okay. This is my first time playing against this creature. Or this card. As long as one or more loyalty counters, it's your turn. He's a ninja, and that's hexproof. Surveil and then draw a card. Surveil 2 and draw a card. Interesting. Surveil 2, draw a card. I do get to potentially attack into him. Caracas. Okay. Yes, I would love to get rid of these lands. Ending. Therapy. What am I even afraid of here? I'm gonna name... Oh, I know the Strix is in there. Oh wait, no, he got rid of the Strix. Oh wait, Surveil is from the top, so he still should have another Baleful Strix, right? Oh, he has 2! Let's see. Samwise is when it enters, choose the one turnip card in your graveyard that was put there. Return it. What am I more afraid of? Cameo, probably. I'll hold on to the prismatic and try to beat down this Kaito a bit. He's always a 3/4. Okay, getting rid of the Force Will. And he got rid of Jace. Let's go. So he has 2 cards we don't know about. We have the Samwise and the Tameo. Wasteland. Ooh, okay. So now you can also start wastelanding me out, which is scary. But we have Goblin Shaman for the tokens, which is very important. Samwise is a 2/1. It has flash. Okay. Okay, he's gonna play the Tameo. You could Samwise. Does it... Okay, returns it to his hand. So he already made his land drop, which is the Wasteland. That's fine. You're gonna get your Wasteland back. What does even the Ring Tempting do? The Ring Bearer is legendary, can't be blocked by creature with greater power. Who is the Ring Bearer? How do I tell who the Ring Bearer? Oh, you're the Ring Bearer. Okay. Ampteraptor, interesting. Let's see. You have 2 guys out. Sam has already done his dirty work. If we prismatic ending Sam, that means we're going to guarantee get our mana fixed, at least for 1 turn. Do I spin the Raptor Wheel? I think I do. See what we hit. Therapy. Might as well. What am I most afraid of? I think I'm most afraid of swords. Prismatic ending. Oh, okay. Prismatic ending is a bit of a problem. That's gonna kill... Oh wait, yeah. That's gonna kill Kiki Jiki. Which means I probably do need to flash back. Yeah, I think I need to. As much as we would like to keep making raptors, we need to make sure our reflection sticks around. And kill the Tameo. We're a little all in here. I don't know if that was the right sequencing, but the fact that we know that our lands are just going to get slowly destroyed, I want to set up getting our stuff back. And we need to keep this reflection alive in order to stay in the game. Oh, I guess he could stun it, but then that kills his Kaito. Does blocking it... If I block Kaito, do I deal 2 damage to it and he, like, dies? If he has 2 loyalty? Is that how that works? I have no idea. Let me ask my opponent. Let me see. Kaito, what's his name? Kaito, Bane of Nightmares. See if there's a ruling on it. Okay, damage to him won't cause any loyalty counters to be removed. Okay. Okay, he's just gonna have that stuff anyway. He didn't stun my guy. Ponder. Okay. Whenever attacks, draw a card, then discard a card. If you have multiple ring, or if you're deep in the ring. Okay, he likes what he... Damn it, he swords. That's not good. I played that whole turn assuming he wasn't gonna. Oh, okay, got his holes. Ooh. That's actually huge. I didn't realize I had 3 energy. Cool, that gets past the Sam. Kills the Kaito. And we're suddenly back in this game. That's crazy. Yeah, you might as well. Are you flashing in? I don't know what spell you're casting. Oh, you're bringing back Clean Dust. Oh, that's fine. My Cabal Therapy is right there. Oh, you should totally be hitting my Cabal Therapy. Not my ending. I don't care about my ending. I'm just gonna take this hit. Always yield. Yep, there we go. That's crazy we won that game. Oh, that was nuts. Kaito costs 3, right? Costs 4. What do we even fight against? I guess I want Surgicals, Red Elemental Blast, and I think that's it. Do I even want long goodbye? I guess I want long goodbyes for the whatnotty, for the Tamios. Let's see. I never know what to take out on this. I probably want Staff for the long game. Amp-Raptor was like decent. Like, I never know what to take out. Do I even want Surgicals? He's not reanimating, really. I think we can not do Surgicals. He wasn't really a reanimator package. But this will only hit Tamio. Which is, this is what's gonna do. You're not really Frog. I want the long goodbye. I guess I'll just take out 2 Raptors for that for the 3 Pyroblast. I guess we'll try that. I don't know. This sideboard is still up in the air, and I haven't done any of like the sideboard math. He'll play around my wastelands, and if I get wastelanded here, I'm screwed. On the draw, this is a little rough, but we have turn 1 Mom, and then can like Orcs response. You know what? I'll risk it. We do have a game to play with. He did mulligan. That's something I was worried about. Okay, well now we jam out Mom and hope that'll be a good amount. But if he brainstorms, like, we don't have the long goodbye for that one. It might be correct just to jam out orcs. I mean, if he's gonna get it here, there's not much I can do about it. Oh, swords? Now, the question is, do I leave up orcs? Or do I go also? I think I want to play the orcs just to pressure, just to restrict his plays, because he only has a couple of cards, and that like deals with this. He burned his removal spell on the see, that's why I do love Mom in this deck, just because it, like, yeah, it's nice to have, but more importantly, it's a removal magnet. Okay, now we restrict his options to like flip Tameo. Oh, we just get a freebie. The one thing I had to be careful about is Sam, because he could just like flash in Sam, so I don't want to attack, not necessarily. I don't know if he has any like board wipes now. All right, let's jam these guys out. Because we have another one, just in case. All right, I'm only going to send the orc. I'm afraid of like him flashing in. I mean, yeah, him flashing in Sam. Okay, he's just gonna draw a card. What I have to be careful of is stacking damage on the Tameo, because he's already drawn one card. So if he slow rolls the draw, I can't kill the Tameo before he flips her. Ooh, Threads of Disloyalty? That's kind of sick. I'm a fan. Unfortunately for you, I have the perfect counter. That was very unfortunate draw for him. Yep, there we go. Yep, just crushed it. The perfect draw. And we have our first 5-0, our first trophy with the deck. There you go. Now it's out in the wild. People are going to know about it. We get 11 chests as our reward. Cool. So, cat's out of the bag. People have a month to look at this deck, and we'll get other eyes on it. It won't be as a surprise at Eternal Weekend, but that's fine. You know what? That's fine. It's a little unfortunate if it gets too popular, because then this deck is very easily hated out. There's a lot of like removal. There's like pest control, which is terrifying against me. There is like Brotherhood's End, a lot of 3-mana options to get rid of things, a lot of 2-mana options. You know, Pyroclasm effects absolutely body this deck, so I don't want it to be too popular. But we got the 5-0, we got the win. Secret's out, I'll take it. Thoughts on the deck? Cabal Thayer, I mean, I drew some very good timing cards. Fable the Mirror Breaker was very essential in the last game. And I don't know what... The thing is that, like, I don't want too many big drops, because I want to be kind of low to the ground. And I want unamount of broadsides. I want unamount of fables. The 2-2 split seems fine. Prismatic Ending I like. The sideboard Deafening Silence amazing in the mud matchup. Battle of the Bywater, we didn't encounter any like blue-black reanimator decks. So these weren't really brought in. Elemental Blast pretty good. Long Goodbye, I mean, in theory it's good, but against that particular last deck, it was kind of whatever. It only hits like what? Sam and the Tameo. Surgical, always good. I like it in this build, especially with Cabal Therapy. Harsh Mentor is only against, like, supposed to be for Nadu, but we just didn't fight Nadu. So I mean, it would have been good against the mud matchup. Changes to the list. I wouldn't make any big changes at this point. I've already gone through so many iterations on it. There might just be some number tweaking here and there, but I'm very curious to see what other people think. I think if anything's going to change with it is like maybe I cut one of these Staff of the Storytellers to make room for another card, or maybe adjust the mana slightly. I was a little worried about so many Blood Moon effects out there that this deck would kind of crumble, but I think just the sequencing of cards that you can do is just so powerful, especially like Cabal Therapy into Ajani, into like Broadside and Fable. It's just such a good 1-2-3 punch. But yeah, we'll see how much this deck develops over the course of a month before Eternal Weekend. I'm probably going to put this up as a video because it trophied. If you see me at Eternal Weekend, come say hi. Say like, hey, I like your videos. And if you're interested in my other content, you'll get to learn about Riichi Mahjong. I'm very invested in that game. You should check out that game. It's like Magic, but like better. Trust.